finale of the Bush Apple. Well, actually, no. Next Wednesday we'll be doing another little video, but yeah. Tonight is the season finale for Homestead with the Final Four drivers. Dang, last week at Texas was probably one of the best interesting races at Texas that we had for the entire season. Of course, we got the Three Stooges with me, along, of course, in the house today. How y'all guys doing today?
Hey, Josh, what's up, man?
What's up, Josh? Doing good.
Guys, what did y'all think about the Lone Star State last week?
Excellent race.
I enjoyed it.
I was not expecting. No, there was no way. I wasn't even expecting to win that race last week. I wasn't even.
You had your buddy who finished second in front of me. Yeah.
But shit, that's what some of the contenders did right there, was hang out in the back for a while until that last stage, and then it was like, see y'all. But yeah, it was actually a pretty good race. The end, it wasn't decent. It was awesome. Being in the Lone Star State, man, I loved it. Can't wait to go back to Texas again.
I did too. I did almost maximum points game at Texas. I finished first in the stage 1, I second in stage 2, and I finished second in the race. I did. Just thought I'd point that out.
Not so fast, my friend.
How's everybody doing tonight? How's everybody doing? Everybody ready for this? You know, that's my goal. That is my goal, buddy. My goal.
That is not going to be hard. That's not going to be easy to do right there, is to try to back up.
No, it is not.
Because you got 4 good drivers going into the night. And it's not all about the Final Four. It's all about this entire season, guys. Season 1 has been great. Sorry, not great. It's been amazing. We've had some new people. We got new people. We finally got people that's willing to come in, that wants to race. A big shout out to Christian, Todd, Bill that came in at the All-Star break, won at Eldoro. Then the following week came back in. He done what he said he was going to do. Take points away, take wins away, and that's what he done.
Yep. I think I got 2 wins with them races.
Yeah?
Eldora and Texas. Or not Texas.
Phoenix.
Yeah.
That's because you blew a motor, though, Edge.
Yeah, he DNF.
I forgot to pay your mechanic about that.
Yeah.
He's been asking about it. Well, you know, them Fords are them.
Actually, no.
Us Fords are just producing so much horsepower that they have to blow up every once in a while to give y'all a chance.
Well, I mean, like I brought in yesterday's, from yesterday's special. The only one that has not having DNF in the Final Four is the Jaguar. Don't ask why. He's been that consistent, but now this is the big stage, season finale. What do some of these drivers? I know some of these drivers that's outside of the championship. What's their mindset going into the night, knowing they got the Final Four, knowing they're still fighting for points? Pauline's already got 5th secured, 5th place finish, the 5th place in points secured, because Paul will be out tonight because of COVID. Paul, speedy recovery, brother.
Yes, sir. Hope you get better soon.
Yeah, we miss you. We love you, brother. hurry up, get your butt back racing again. We miss having the Heyman in the car. So a new additional. We're going to Tyler will be back full time next for season 2, which is a good. Christian will be back for season 2 as a full time series. He's going to be a contender for next season. There's going to be a lot of drivers that's going to be in contention for next season. But tonight is the main focus. What is everybody's mindset going through? What do you think everybody's mind's going through?
Well, I can tell you right now that my goal is to stay out of the hornet's nest.
Yeah. Traffic jam.
Yeah, just not to put yourself in a vulnerable position and be there at the end. Be strong and steady all race long. Find your line, run it, stick with it, and just stay out of the hornet's nest.
All right, Bill. This is a question. Since you're not in the Final Four, who's your contender going for this championship race right here? Who do you see making a move real late in the race right here? This is only for you. This is only your question right here.
I honestly think it'll be between. I mean, I'm gonna have to leave you and Edge and the ringer Pigpen out. I think Chris and Bob there, Bill, the other Bill, I think they're gonna pull something out of the hat.
Interesting. Really very good. Yes, that would be awesome.
I mean, you know, they've been there, but you know they've had a few problems. But in that practice, though, things started to change a little bit towards the end.
But you always have to watch out.
Yeah.
It's hard to chase down Chris, man. He's a booger when he gets out front in that clean air. He's gone. There were several races during the season. One, I believe, was Atlanta, and the other one was at Michigan, where he got out front, and I just couldn't catch him. Everything I was doing was just not enough. And then, of course, we all know what happened at Watkins Glen. We all started his ass in the whole race.
I know, right? I think that was probably the biggest. I think that was the big momentum right there. Him dominating the Glen, and he dominated at Talladega too. And I mean, Chris, I think Chris is thinking like, I can't believe I'm in the darn Final Four. What is going on? This car has just became fast right here. And if I was one of the drivers outside of out of the Final Four, what I would be doing is learning, is to learn. Well, not to learn, but try to put some stuff down on paper, because we will be back at Homestead again this is the last race for us again for next season. So I think people's going to be taking notes, pay attention on what they're going to be doing, and to figure out, okay, this is what I've done, this is what I can't do next in the next race when we come back here next season. So it's going to be a learning curve for the ones that wants to better themselves for next season at Homestead, so they're going to be able to follow on them notes from for next season.
Yeah, you can follow the notes and the cut cars all you want, but next year Homestead's got the trucks. That's completely different.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, it'll be a lot more fun.
I mean, Homestead's a 3-wide track. I mean, but you got to be drivers tonight has got to be real careful with their sliders. I'm hearing people's running a 4, a 5, a 6. One source is telling me this person's running a 7. a 7, an 8, or a 9. And I mean, I can vouch on some of this right here. I've ran a 6 before, but you don't want to make no changes with that right there because your car's going to be fast. The only thing you got to do is just be real careful.
It's going to be a long race too.
It's going to be a long race, but it's...
Here's the thing. I don't think us top 4 will be very open to sharing what we're about to do. I think
you can
let you
bullshit
guess.
though.
Well, Alright, y'all got to remember, Homestead eats tires up. Homestead eats that right front tire up dramatically. And, I mean, yeah, during the final practice last night, everybody was trying different sliders. They were trying different adjustments, but everybody was still complaining about that right front. Always burning up quicker than the other 3 tires. And, to me, I think somebody's going to take a gamble on right sides. And if they do, it's going to probably bite them in the butt right there with 3 laps to go. Because if you take right sides, you're toast. And Chris done that last night. And Chris was like, I ain't taking 2 tires no more. That was a bad call right there. And I knew what Chris was thinking. He was like, dang it, I should have took 4 tires. I don't like these 2 tires right here. And I mean, I understand it was for track position. But would you actually do that in the actual race? That is the question right there. Would somebody actually take 2 tires with 3 laps to go and did a race to actually possible cost them the championship?
Good question. It's gonna be a spur of the moment situation. I know what I want to do. I know what I plan on doing, but I don't know. That changes with the race. It changes with the way everything goes. If you're getting beat constantly,
yeah. And it's like every race we go to. We don't know what's going to happen tonight. We don't know what the questions are. We ain't got the answers for these right here. We're going on by notes and by what we done last night to actually combine that little setup together. Some people's having second doubts with sliders. Some people are sticking with the slider, and that's what they're going to go by on. And Bill, this is a question for you. If you was the crew chief for one of these Final Four drivers right here, what would your call be right here? If you got a caution with 3 laps to go, you're on the pit box, what would your call be to any of the Final Four drivers right here? What would your call be right here?
Be patient. Try not to get involved in a wreck because that'll put damage, which adds seconds, will put you in the pit longer. Just be patient. It'll be there for you if you just wait for it.
So you would say pit then?
Well, yeah, for sure, because like I said earlier, 4 tires, and you might have your tires on, like, say, 90 or 89, but I got my tires on 100%. That's more traction. That's more traction. So, yeah, if it comes down to, like, last, 3 laps or 4 laps left, pit. I don't care if you got, 89 on all 4s. I want 100% on them things there, so I know you got the traction.
Mm-hmm. And that's a perfectly good example right there, especially when you're making that last-minute call right there for the, it's going to come down to who's going to take the gamble. And, Oh man, it's going to be a good race. But all right, the race recap from Texas. We had Edge winning stage 1, Bill winning stage 2, overall race win. Jaguar winning the overall race. And something that Ed said during Wednesday night's race was like, "Where in the hell did Jaguar come from?" Yeah, I still go back and listen to that part right there. Where in the hell did Jaguar come from? Because y'all got to remember, I was in the back all race.
The whole race, he was in the back. Every time he tried to make a pass, he would get sideways or loose and wreck. And I was like, okay, so I don't have to worry about Josh. And then at the end of the race, where the hell did he come from? There he is in front of me.
Where the hell?
Pulling away.
Where in the hell did that 19 come from? Damn.
That's what y'all call being patient and smart with your adjustments. He worked on that car all race long, didn't get heated, relaxed, stayed in the back and just chilled out and learned the car, got the car right, and at the end, he beat me. He beat me fair and square. And going back to Texas, okay, I'm gonna stay on Texas for a second because I have to right now give a shout out to the winner of that race that blew an engine, Mr. Chris. You had the dominant car the whole race and blew an engine, and I think it would have been a totally different race had you stayed in.
Yeah, Christian did have a darn good race right there. No, Chris. Yeah, Chris did have
it was Chris.
Yeah, Chris did have. Yeah.
Yes. I think Dale Jr. had an engine one time at Talladega or Daytona. He said it's too fast, it's gonna blow. And then like 40 laps later, he said it started trucking down the front straightaway like a bulldozer. He said it's gonna blow. I told y'all it was gonna blow, and it blew up in a big way.
Yeah, I mean, if Chris would have wouldn't have blown an engine, he would have probably dominated at Texas, and I would have probably finished second. I mean, I mean, it.
I tried.
Oh, it was. I mean, this entire season has been great, and it coming down to tonight, and then we have another show next Wednesday. Tonight's just going to be the end of season 1. I mean, this has been a tremendous season for this brand new league right here. At first when we started this league, it was just like, okay, we're here to race. We're gonna have fun. If we get people, we're still gonna continue to do what we love to do best on Wednesday nights, is the race. And then once we started getting recognized, it was like, all right, we're finally actually gonna be a league that's going to be fun and not just for us, but for the ones that are always having a hard time learning, and some of these leagues kicks them out, and we accept them, and we help them to get better week out every week. So I mean, it's been phenomenal how we started. Now we're fixing to go into season 2. We're fixing to get new rookies to help them out. the ones that have been kicked out for leagues, yes, we do not accept no EA drivers. We're not no EA drivers. We are just regular people with a different background that's been always picked last, basically. So, yeah, if you are looking for a league, talk to myself, Bo, Bill, or Edge, or Chris Morrison on Facebook, y'all. It's going to be, we're always looking for new drivers. We're hoping we can get 3 new rookies for next season. So, yeah. But, alright, guys. It is time for the Cinderella Rack 'em and Stack 'em tonight. Y'all know how it goes. We choose 3 Cinderella. We choose the Cinderella picks tonight, and we go on to the regular Rack 'em and Stack 'em tonight. So, Chris, or Peanut, since you are our guest tonight, your Cinderella picks tonight. Who is your Cinderella picks tonight to actually win Stage 1, Stage 2, and overall race win?
Cinderella Picks.
The Cinderella's like for Pauline, Pig, Christian. Yeah. Okay.
Christian.
Yep.
Yeah, CL Gray.
I love to see Queen pick up her first win here at Homestead, and she's actually ran pretty good here, and I hope I'm crossing my fingers she's up there in the mix. But
can anybody tell me the last NASCAR driver to win at Homestead in the very last race as their first win? Casey Kane.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
All right, Edge, who's your Cinderella picks?
All right, so for the Cinderella picks, I am going to tell you right now that I don't think it's much of a Cinderella, but we're going to go ahead and call him a Cinderella for this one. He is the underdog. But I'm going to say Bill sweeps the stages tonight. I think he's going to be fast, and I think we're going to let him have it because we're not trying to fight the stages. We're going to let him have those stages. We're not going to push it too hard, basically. But I think he's going to be up front for the first 2 stages, and I'm going to go Bill to sweep the stages, and I'm going to say Pigpen wins the race.
All right, Bill.
All right, let me see here. I'm going to have to go with Pigpen, probably Stage 1, and Chris in the 21 in Stage 2, maybe. But for overall win of the race, this guy really wants to win it, and to prove to you guys he's there to race, and that's me. I'm going to take it. So you guys better watch out. I know who the top 4 are, and I will be looking for you.
All right, Edge.
Okay, so real picks here?
Cinderella picks.
I already did Cinderella pick.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Fun fact about Homestead. Right quick before I do my Cinderella pick. Homestead Speedway has actually got a road course. Actually, this is interesting right here. Yes, Homestead, Miami, the actual speedway has actually got a road course. This one actually is raced with the Daytona prototypes. Actually, this is actually a good, nice little setting right here. But yeah, Homestead does hold a road course race, so that's I never knew about that. But yeah, a little fun fact about Homestead. Interesting. All right, my Cinderella pick would have to go with I gotta go with a Christian. Christian and Pigpen for stage 1 and stage 2 overall race win. I gotta go with the vet. I gotta go with the Mr. Veteran Bill to win overall the win overall. So that's my Cinderella picks. Now this is going to be the fun part right here. We are going to be doing our recommend stack 'em, starting with Peanut again. Da-da-da-da, na-na-na. You're picking the stage 1, stage 2 overall race win for the recommend pick 'em, recommend stack 'em. Yes.
Yeah, don't give Josh the stage 2, please.
Alrighty, Mr. Ed Seeker, you're on the clock.
All right, boys and girls. Stage 1. Stage 1's going to Josh.
Ooh.
Stage 2. I'm gonna go with Bill on this one. Bill Morey.
All right, y'all got to remember, viewers. Stages does not count for the final 4 drivers. If I win it, I still don't. I'm not really secured in. I'm not really in the. I don't win the championship. So, yeah, it's just a stage. Yeah, it's just the last one counts.
Final stage and the race win. I hate to toot my own horn, but toot toot, I'm winning this one, baby.
Wow. He's not going to win it.
Never can tell.
All right, Mr. Veteran, the vet of all ones that have served our country. Thank y'all, and especially this one right here.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it, man. Thank you.
Thank you, Bill.
Stage 1, I'm gonna have to give it to Pigpen. Then stage 2, I believe Edge is gonna dial his car in, and from stage 2 on, he'll win stage 2, and he'll definitely be close to the finish line at the end of the race. But I'm taking the win. Sorry, Edge, you finished second, buddy.
That's fine. That's fine with me. I don't mind finishing second to you, Bill.
I appreciate that. Oh, I hear you. Yeah, next year will be different.
All right, Bo. Damn.
Yes, sir.
That's good. That's a good
Love
one.
it.
Oh, man.
Beep, beep. Coming through.
Stage 1, I got to give it to Pig. Stage 2, damn. I want to stick with Pig. Overall race win, if Pig is just up there in the top 2, top 3, I gotta go with I gotta go with Pig again. I mean, Pig is dominated. He's had some close races, especially at Texas. He could have won at Texas. But I talked to him after the race last week. He just got real loose right there on that restart, so he had to back out dramatically. But I got to go with him. I've raced with him long enough. I've raced with him for almost 2 years now. So, well, yeah, this is 2 years since I've been racing with Pig. Pig has always been right there, always right there. So, oh man, I got to give it to him. He's not because he's a good friend of mine. He's just a real good competitor, and he is going. This is his last season with the in the Chevy camp, actually, which is something that he is actually look forward to because we were talking about how he felt about going to Toyota camp. He's like, I'm real excited to help the guys out over there in the Toyotas, especially with Bo, Pauline, and Paul. And so he's got a lot of knowledge going into his new team next season, and to get Team Toyota on the right page since we got a veteran leaving Team Toyota going to the Chevy camp for next season. So it's just going to be a different scenery with some of the new drivers that's going to a different manufacturer, but they're real excited because I've talked to Paul, Pig. They were real excited to jumping in with their new teammates next season. I'm looking forward to going to the Team Chevy camp with my knowledge and on how to race these cars. Other than that, guys, it's been a heck of a season, and I'm going to do this one more. I'm going to put Bill on the spot. Who is your championship driver tonight? Who is your pick for tonight to win the championship?
Well, Edge, you're the man, buddy. I'm sorry, but I'm a pretty good driver, and I've seen Edge come up, use the draft, use the side draft, knows what to take in them corners. I'm gonna have to give it to Edge.
Well, thank you, Bill. It's an honor.
Well, there you have it. Bill has chose Edge to win the championship race. You think is that going to be an upset? We will find out tonight at 5 o'clock when we go into qualifying. Drivers' meetings at 4:55. 5 o'clock is qualifying. As soon as we wrap up with qualifying, we are going to go racing for one more time tonight, and then next week we will be back doing what we're doing, just sitting here talking to all y'all lovely people on YouTube, and actually recapping on the entire season. And we will be talking to the champion. We will be talking to everybody at the end of this race, and next week we will have the champion with us next week. Whoever it is, we don't know who it is going to be yet. All we can do is just race our butts off, and hopefully the Final Four don't get into a darn slugfest. Like at Daytona, and let's see, who was it that had the slugfest right there? We don't know who's going to throw punches yet. We don't know if Tony Stewart's going to throw a helmet at someone's car. We don't know if Robbie Gordon's going to throw his helmet at Michael Walter. We don't know that scenario yet. We don't know who's going to be throwing gloves or helmets, or Kurt Busch tell Jimmy Spencer to kiss his tushy. We don't know who's going to be telling give him the cowboy howdy and stuff like that. Remember, we're not professionals. We can't keep our mouth shut. But y'all, we will see y'all here. We'll see y'all here in 25 minutes. I'm Joshua Lee Jaguar.
I'm Ed Seeker, driver of the Freaky Fast Ford.
And of course, we got Bill driving the number 19, the number 9 Napa Chevrolet. We'll see y'all here. We'll see y'all here at 4:55 because I will be streaming qualifying and the race tonight. We'll see y'all then.
3:55 Central.
Yep, 3:55 Central. Big shout out to everybody that subscribed. Big shout out to all of our sponsors, Insurance King, Anthony Detailing. Big shout out to y'all. Big shout out to Edge's family. Thank y'all for subscribing. I cannot wait to see y'all. Cannot wait for y'all to actually watch this. So hit that little bell button, hit the subscribe button, hit that thumbs up button. If y'all want to see more of the shows, if y'all want to see more of the off-season shows, we'll be gladly to do the off-season shows to get ready for February the 16th. Will be the new season going into season 2, starting at Daytona. Until then, rubber side down, guys. And thank you to all of our first responders and to all of our armed forces out there serving our country, making this country a amazing place to live in, to make where we can come home and sleep in peace and not to worry about having somebody coming up to our darn door saying, "We want you to join our army." Amen. Yeah. So
those days are over.
We'll see y'all here soon.
Rubber side down, everybody.
Rubber side down, guys.